Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to discuss an important current affairs topic related to the topic of right to die with dignity, the Harish Rana case. This case has once again brought the issue of euthanasia and right to die with dignity into public debate in India. So let's us understand this case step by step. First, what is this Harish Rana case and what is the background of this? See, Harish Rana was a young person who had a severe head injury in year 2013. After 12 years, Harish Rana survived only through medical support systems such as feeding tubes and other medical support, artificial like ventilators, supporting machines. His doctors has confirmed that there was almost no chance of recovery. After years of suffering, Harish Rana's father approached the Supreme Court of India and requested permission to withdraw life support treatment for his son. उनके फादर ने ये आर्ग्यू किया दैट कंटिन्यूइंग आर्टिफिशियल ट्रीटमेंट विदाउट एनी होप ऑफ रिकवरी वाज कॉजिंग अननेसेसरी सफरिंग एंड दैट हिज सन शुड बी अलाउड टू डाई विद डिग्निटी. ये केस फाइनली सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया में पहुंचा एंड इन 2026 सुप्रीम कोर्ट अलाउड द विड्रॉल ऑफ लाइफ सपोर्ट सिस्टम. दिस डिसीजन इफेक्टिवली परमिटेड पैसिव यूथेनेशिया इन दिस केस. देखिए, पैसिव यूथेनेशिया इसका मतलब होता है कि स्टॉपिंग और विड्रॉइंग मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट दैट कीप्स अ पेशेंट अलाइव such as ventilators, feeding tubes or other life support system. The patient is then allowed to die naturally due to underlying illness. However, it should be noted that active euthanasia is still illegal in India. Active euthanasia means intentionally causing death by giving a lethal injection or medicine. ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट का डिसीजन हरीश राणा का केस से रिलेटेड जो भी है उसमें कुछ अर्लियर लैंडमार्क जजमेंट्स भी आए थे, जैसे कि वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट केस वॉज अरुणा शानभोग केस वेयर सुप्रीम कोर्ट अलाउड first time passive euthanasia under strict guidelines. Later, in Common Cause versus Union of India, the court recognized the right to die with dignity as a part of Article 21 of the Constitution, which guarantees right to life and personal liberty. Supreme Court ने also introduced किया concept of a living will, where a person can declare in advance that they do not want life support system if they fall into an irreversible medical condition. So, this case is an important because it shows practical implementation of the earlier guidelines. So you should know 3 key points. First, passive euthanasia is allowed in India under strict procedures. Second, active euthanasia still remains illegal in India. Third, right to die with dignity is considered as part of Article 21 of the Constitution. In conclusion, the Harish Rana case highlights an important ethical and legal debate whether prolonging life through artificial medical support without hope of recovery respects human dignity. This case will remain an important reference point in discussions about medical ethics, constitution ethics, and end-of-life decisions in India. Thank you for watching. If you found this explanation helpful, do like the video.